Hey, good morning, church. A quick thought from today's one-year Bible reading. Let's go New Testament, Matthew chapter 13. And Matthew records that Jesus went to visit his hometown of Nazareth. And he's doing some preaching there, and he's a pretty good preacher. He's a great communicator. They're amazed at what he's able to do. But at the same time, they also took offense at him because he's the hometown boy. So there's a little of this, who does he think he is? But he grew up here. This is little Jesus. And we know his ma and his pa. We know his brothers and his sisters. And so they had a lack of confidence and trust and faith in him. And as a result, Jesus did not do too many miracles. Not that he's dependent upon our faith to do miracles. He's not. But he rewards faith with miracles. In any case, we don't want to make that mistake. It's what I would call becoming over familiar with Jesus. It's a trap that we can fall into, we who have been Christians for a long, long time, and especially when we read the Bible over and over and over, like Steveo devotees do, like I do. I'm committed to the one-year Bible. I read through the Bible every year, and I've done that for decades now. So when I come to this Matthew chapter 13, this is not an account that I'm unfamiliar with. When that happens, sometimes we lose some of the freshness, some of the vibrancy that should be there for us in the life of Jesus Christ. How can we counteract that? I'm just going to make a couple of suggestions. And the primary one is to listen to good teaching. Earlier in Matthew chapter 13, Jesus said, a teacher of the Old Testament who now becomes a follower and disciple of Jesus, he says now he's like a teacher who's able to bring out treasures, both old and new. So he can use the foundation of his knowledge to make fresh applications. And that's what happens when we submit ourselves to teaching, especially good preaching in church, for instance, when we go to church. We're not necessarily learning things new that we hadn't heard before, but we're learning new, fresh life application. And that's where the rubber meets the road, in life application. So I would just say, get hold of some good teaching. That's one of the reasons it's so important to go to church. Maybe you listen to podcasts, read or listen to good books. More and more, I don't have much use for fiction. I like to read spiritual biography and theology, and it just keeps things fresh, okay? That's what I'm going to try to do. Perhaps you will as well. My unfamiliar friends, God loves you, and so do I.